Hey, Facebook and YouTube family. Hey, this is Pastor Joshua Marcel. Just so happy to see you guys. Just wanted to hop on for just a moment and would love it if you could share this information I'm getting ready to share with you. It's about the Prophetic Worship Summit that's coming up in March. We are so excited for this Prophetic Worship Summit that we have been doing for the oh man, I think since 2018 when we started as the Prophetic Worship Council. In 2019 we did it. We did it in 2018 in Round Rock, and then 2019 in Georgetown, and then 2020 happened. And everybody knows what happened in 2020, so don't even have to go into that. But you know, we had that experience with the shutdown and so on and so on. And then in 2021 we got ready for the Prophetic Worship Council to start back again in 2022. And I'm telling you guys, last year when we did the Prophetic Worship Council in 2022, it was the best prophetic worship gathering that we've had since we. And I'm telling you, we were just blown away by the phenomenal speakers that were present, that came and presented themselves and shared, the knowledge that God has imparted into them. You know, everyone from um, uh, Prophet Kevin Dudley, Dr. Insania Berg, my own son, Minister Novian, and his wife, Jasmine Johnson. We had minstrel Manuel Rodriguez from Bountiful, Utah, and Dr. Bill Font from which he was in Oklahoma. Now he's in Kansas. And watch this; these guys are coming back again this year. We had a couple more people that's going to be coming. We have Apostle and Bishop Sasser from Shreveport, Louisiana, coming, and it's going to be phenomenal. I'm talking about this year is going to be amazing. So mark your calendars: March the 3rd, March the 4th, and March the 5th. On the 3rd, it's going to be a Friday evening event, and then we're going to kick it off with prophetic worship every time we gather together. It's not your praise and worship session as usual. It's prophetic worship. Okay, and then on that Saturday, we have our Saturday clinics from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then on that Saturday evening, we have our next prophetic worship gathering. And then on that Sunday morning, it's going to be a special service at Breath of Life Fellowship service on that morning service. But that afternoon, we close it out that afternoon at 4 o'clock. With yours truly closing it out, and it's going to be awesome. And I want you guys to take advantage of the early bird registration. Watch this, the early bird registration. If you have not seen the flyer, I want to show you the flyer now. And well, I didn't want to plaster over my face like that. Oh wow. I want you guys to see the flyer, and let me see if I can figure out a different way of doing this so you guys can see it and it look better. There we go. So there's the early bird special. If you look in the upper left hand corner of that flyer, it says January only, because we're expecting for these first 30 registrations to go out in January. You get in at $50, and it is and it's a great way to just jump in on this early bird registration. Um, Everyone that registers with the early bird registration, whether you register at the early bird, and when that early bird runs out, the first 30 registrations that get in are going to get in at $50, and you're going to get a free shirt from the last prophetic worship gathering. And then after that, the early bird registration goes to $75, and you want to jump in at that 75, and you're still going to get a conference shirt for this year if you get in that early bird registration. So tune in and get in. The early bird registration ends on March the 1st, y'all, and then the registration goes to the regular price of $125. And so you want to jump in on the early bird registration. If you get in at the $125, we're still going to give you a shirt. We want to give you the opportunity to get in at the early bird registration. Limit the seating. I'm telling you guys, I mean, we're going to be filling up this place as fast as you can blink. I'm saying that, and it may sound exaggeration, but we have high expectations of what God is going to do this year in the Prophetic Worship Summit. And we're believing God for more than 100 people to show up and to be there every night to fill that place, because watch this, only the hungry will come and be fed. Only the thirsty will come and be fed. Come on, y'all. So who's hungry out there? Who's thirsty? Who wants to know about the four kingdom sounds of heaven? Who wants to know how to dive in? And who wants to know, what does it sound like when you're in the healing flow? What does it sound like when you're in the deliverance flow? What does it sound like you're in the warfare flow? And what does it sound like when you're in the jubilee flow? And so we're going to be talking about those 4 points and demonstrating it, not just talking about it and teaching you, but we're going to demonstrate it, and I'm so happy and excited for this method that God has given us to be able to exemplify it. And there's so much more wisdom and knowledge that's coming, especially in the clinics. You definitely want to be in the clinics, because things are going to happen in the clinics that's not going to happen during the prophetic word, the gathering. And so I want you all to jump in. Everyone who registers is going to get a link so they'll be able to watch it online if they're not able to make it to every service. But watch this, is not going to be a free online event. So you invest in what you want. Okay. And I want every pastor, every prophet, every evangelist that hears my voice. If you want to find out how to tune in and how to flow and how to get into that place, you need to be in this conference. If you're a singer and you're trying to figure out, how can I be a psalmist? Because I know there's something different there. You need to be at this conference. If you're a musician and you want to push forward and become a minstrel and flow in a different anointing and understanding there's a different way when you get into a minstrel level, you need to be at this conference. Everyone that wants to that hungers and thirsts for the prophetic flow and want to understand what that feels like and how to flow in it, you need to be at this conference. Pastors, sing singers and musicians, sing your media team. Come on, y'all, jump on this while you have a chance. I look online and I look at all the different conferences that are coming up, and they're pretty expensive. and some of these things, like some of these conferences are just concerts, and then some of these conferences are you're getting a lot of information, and so you pay for what you get into. So I really want you to take advantage of this right here in Central Texas and be a part of this great event. Okay, mark your calendars, March the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. This year, the Prophetic Worship Summit is going to happen. I look forward to you. Hey, you can go to our website, and let me go ahead and pull that up for you just in case. If you want to find more information, how do I register, Pastor Josh? You're talking about it. How do I register? Go to the website right there, propheticworshipsummit.org, and register. Get in, jump in. If you have any questions, you can email me, you can message me on Facebook, or however, send me a message, reach out to me, send me a comment. I'll get back with you. I promise I will. All right. I love you guys. I gotta go. Y'all have a great night and enjoy your Sunday night, because Monday is coming. It's gonna be a great day. God bless you.